Today I'm going to be talking about the jaw-dropping power of implementing atomic habits in your lifestyle. Before I talk about this a little bit more in detail, I'm going to be going necessary to incorporate bodybuilding. Really building the body, building the temple of God is truly important you walk with Jesus Christ out of Nazareth. That's why I like to incorporate them both inside my videos. So if you clicked on this video, God is here to hit this message today. So make sure you guys stick around because I'm going to be going necessary to work out before we delve a little bit more into the message. But feel free to skip ahead in the timestamps below so I put them there for you guys. If not, stick around and do this little workout montage and I'll see you guys after. So enjoy.
300 designer clothes, yo, this man be rocking labels. Hella bands, rubber bands around hella bankrolls. Hella bitches probably slip dick in your main hoe. But watch what you say though, I promise he don't play though. Designer clothes, this man be rocking labels. Hella bands, rubber bands around hella bankrolls. Hella bitches probably slip dick in your main hoe. But watch what you say though, I promise he don't play. This Mr. Let that 40 bang. Bitch, I do my thing. Someone gon' tell Eddie Kane that I'm about to make it rain. I got Prada, I got Louis, I got Gucci on me. I swear all the bitches wanna put that Gucci on me. I'm off the chain, bitch. Like Django, up in that Range Rover, up dick on your main hoe. You can keep your heart, shawty, I just want the brain though. And I be coming off the top volcanoes. Up in the Gucci store, I got hella bankrolls. Big
Alright, what's up guys, just finished the workout. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of a workout montage. We're going to be going right into the topic of the day. It's going to be the jaw-dropping powers of atomic habits. Now I've here for number one, it's going to be the impact created by the change in your habits. And I have a little story I'm going to be reading with the explanation at the end. So a lot of reading today, so make sure you guys pay attention. Those who have an ear, make sure you guys listen into this. So imagine you are flying from Los Angeles to New York City. If a pilot leaving from LAX to the heading just 3.5 degrees south, you will land in Washington DC instead of New York. Such a small change is barely noticeable at takeoff. The nose of the airplane moves just a few feet, but when magnified across the entire United States, you end up hundreds of miles apart. Similarly, a slight change in your daily habits can guide you to a very different destination, making a choice that 1% better or 1% worse seems insignificant in the moment, but over the span of moments that make up a lifetime, these choices determine the difference between who you are and who you could be. Success is the product of daily habits, not once-in-a-lifetime transformations. And the explanation to this little analogy, little story that I read to you guys today, the passage uses the example of small changes in a plane's direction to show how tiny adjustments can lead to a very different outcome over time. In the same way, small daily habits, whether good or bad, may seem minor in the moment, but compound to shape the course of a person's life. Success is built upon consistency, everyday choices, rather than big, rare events. Little breakdown, going to be explaining my personal take, and I honestly do believe like your daily habits build you into the person that you're going to be. Your daily habits say a lot about yourself. I mean, recording YouTube daily, recording hitting the gym on a daily basis, your habits create the version of yourself that you want to be. So if you want to be healthy, you got to start eating correctly. So you have to start working out, and these things are something you have to implement over time. You have to show up every single day, and discipline comes with that. So the more things you add to your lifestyle, the better the outcome will be. So the more things you add to your lifestyle that are positive, you're going to have a positive effect, like working out, hitting the gym, reading a book, gaining some knowledge, gaining some wisdom, building a relationship with Jesus Christ of Nazareth. All positive things. We're going to have some positive outcomes. But if you don't work in them every single day and implement them every single day, sometimes it's going to seem like it's not working every single day when you're doing that said thing, right? But over time, when you look back, you could be 1% better. That is way better than not doing anything to change or try to change at all. So be aware of this, acknowledge, and just know that a slight change can make a drastic difference over a long period of time. Moving on to number 2 is going to be the breakthrough, and this really stood out to me, so make sure you guys pay attention to this one. So breakthrough moments are often the result of many previous actions which build the potential required to unleash a major change. This pattern shows up everywhere. Cancer spends 80% of its life undetectable, then takes over the body in months. Bamboo can barely be seen for its first 5 years as it builds an extensive root system underground before expanding 90 feet into the air within 6 weeks. That's pretty crazy. Similar habits often appear to make no difference until you cross the critical threshold and unlock a new level of performance. In the earlier and middle stages of any quest, there's often a valley of disappointment. You expect to make progress in a linear fashion, and it's frustrating how ineffective changes can seem during the first days, weeks, and even months. It doesn't feel like you're going anywhere it's a hallmark of compounding progress. The most powerful outcomes are delayed. So, a little explanation for this passage of breakthrough is going to be the paragraph explains that breakthrough results often come after a long period of unseen progress. Just like cancer or bamboo, developed slightly before rapid change, habits may feel ineffective at first. Progress is often slow and hidden in the beginning, creating a valley of disappointment. But once the critical threshold is reached, growth accelerates, true transformation follows. The compounding effect. Big results are delayed but powerful. And it's going to give me a little bit of motivation, a little bit of kick in my ass, because, kind of disappointed with my YouTube channel not getting pushed in the algorithm. But I know the things I talk about aren't going to get pushed. That's why I've been posting and changed over to Rumble for a lot of things if you're watching this on YouTube. And we're actually going to be switching over to Rumble a little bit soon for the last one. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you go check out my page on Rumble. It's going to be in the link in the description down below. But yeah, breakthrough is very, it seems like nothing is changing. It seems like, I've been doing social media for a long time now. I never really got the traction or anything I want, but I could see over time I became the individual that is slightly each and every single month, each and every year I've done, online content or working in the gym or just, getting a camera, filming a little bit different and just getting a little bit more creative or getting different concepts, different ideas and getting some motivation, getting some more knowledge, getting more wisdom. It's very important when you're doing, social media. It's very important, but I see there's a time for everything, like King Solomon says, and I just know that my time hasn't come yet, and I can see that God is slowly building me to an individual who's able to, influence people. So I'm just waiting, in that due time, being consistent and knowing that I'm living through the Holy Spirit that God has given me. So moving on to number three. Number three is going to be why atomic habits make a drastic difference.